remaining Deputy Marc MacSharry.
The Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union, Article 39b, states to ensure a fair standard of living for the agricultural community, in particular by increasing the individual earnings of persons engaged in agriculture. What are we doing, Minister, to achieve that? What are Europe doing to achieve that? We're nurturing a system that has anti-competitive practices. The 4-movement rule, 30 months, and a series of BSE-era restrictions throughout the world, hampering our marketing throughout and our search for other markets. We have only 3 agricultural attaches in embassies outside Europe. So we're either going to get up to speed with this situation or stop talking the talk on representing farmers' interests. We have all of these things in place where supermarkets are selling below cost effectively to bring in customers to make their margin on other products. There needs to be some level of a food regulator or a food ombudsman to ensure that farmers can get the cost of production plus a margin. Yes, there are issues with factories, yes, there are issues with multiples, and yes, there are issues in terms of anti-competitive practices and unnecessary restrictions and the need to market and get new markets. In addition, I have heard no talk about market supports. Brexit, theoretically, in terms of a hard Brexit, is the 12th of April. What is the situation in terms of introducing intervention? What is the situation in terms of introducing APS? Have you discussed this with the Commissioner in Brussels? What is the position? Can something like this be introduced overnight? We need to be talking about it now, not when the horse has bolted. In addition, the €200 per euro for the first 20 cows in the suckler herd, as my colleague has mentioned, is vitally important. In addition, I believe that under Pillar 2 in any reform of the Common Agricultural Policy, we should look at a small holding viability grant for very small holdings for farmers. These are the kind of measures that must be needed, Minister. Finally, I just want to, before I give over to my colleagues, welcome the various organisations here today, particularly the newest of them, the Beef Plan Movement, and I would appeal to the IFA and established organisations to listen to them, take on board their 86 issues that they have highlighted as improving the situation. And very finally, it would be remiss of me not to welcome to the gallery the newest female member of the National Council of the IFA, Kathleen Henry, barrister. Mr Healy, I would ask you to listen to this person because she has the expertise and the knowledge of what small farmers in the engine room of our suckler herd in the west of Ireland need, and I hope you will act on her recommendations. Thank you.